Sorry, man. I was dancing to the intro. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new at the channel, please subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the vid. Today, we're going to talk about the transfer of Julian Alvarez to Man City. Um, Alvarez was playing in Argentina, but now it's been completed. I'm just going to share with you the screen here, which I think I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. Let me see this. So Fabrizio Romano, who was the guy who gives us all the transfer news. I'm pretty sure for all of us, that's where we get our transfer news. It says Julian Alvarez to Man City. Done deal, and here we go. Agreement confirmed as expected last week. So it's 18.5 fee to his club, and bonuses and taxes have been sorted out. Julian will sign for 5 years. That's a 5-year contract, and the deal is sealed. But he's going to stay at his club until July. So it means he's going to come to Man City in July. So look, the deal is done. Man City have finally signed a striker, which is amazing, to be honest, and which is very, very good for us because, trust me, at this point in time, we need a striker, whatever we get. But look, let me be honest with you guys. Obviously, I don't watch football in Argentina. I think I only saw him once in the Copa. That's 2018 when they won it. So he's got one appearance. I'm pretty sure he does into international football. But I don't watch the football in Argentina. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend as if I'm a professional expert in this. But from what I see and from what I have seen on YouTube, yes, I went to YouTube. Everybody goes to YouTube. It looks like we have a baller, and according to a lot of people, few people who actually watch him, apparently he's the next big thing from Argentina. So Julian Alvarez is actually the next big thing from Argentina. I know that Aguero's agent was pushing for this, which is good, and he idolizes Aguero, so it's a good thing for me if it comes in that, let's say in summer, and this is the striker we have, and City say, "Oh, look, Julian Alvarez is the striker we wanted to sign." I'll be fine with that. I'll be fine with that. Some people might not be fine with that because some people want Haaland. That's who we're going to talk about also in this show. Okay, let me just say hi to the guys in the chat. How you doing, Mr. Harry Mills? I haven't heard from you for a long time. City have a new left back. Pep happy with the deal. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say even though he's a striker, he's going to try play him at left back. We know Pep, man. Pep is crazy. By the way, Julian Alvarez just doesn't play as a main striker. He also is good at coming from the right hand side, so he's very versatile. So that might be another attraction. And also, from what I have seen and read, it looks like he's not just one of those strikers who just stand in front and wait for the ball or for him to be the target man. He actually gets involved in play. He actually drops in, gets involved. He doesn't have a lot of assists, but he's very good at connecting an interplay with the midfielder. So this is another thing. He's a mobile striker. That's why I think we're not going to send Alvarez on loan. I think we might actually keep him. So whoever is watching, look, people, I can see there's a lot of people watching on Twitter. Please like the vid, comment, get involved, get involved. We're going to be here. Want to talk about Alvarez, and we are also going to talk about Haaland, because I know everybody here wants to talk about Haaland also. So we're going to talk about Alvarez, and we're also going to talk about Haaland. Before I continue talking, I'm just going to bring in one of the guys from Pitch Point. That's Carl, who I always do collabs with. Hi, Adam. How you doing? I know Adam couldn't be here because he's got work. Harry Mills says, if we get FedEx as well, FedEx, I don't know. I think that bought sell a long time ago, because you must remember we did offer FedEx an opportunity to come to City later on when Sunny is gone, and for him to stay at Benfica, and he never took it. So, Carl, how you doing, man?
Hey, my good friend Patrick, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. So it looks
Sorry
like
about Malawi, man.
what?
They played well, Malawi. They played well. I was hopeful for them, but yeah.
It was bound to happen, man. Quality is quality, you know. The other team had better quality than us. Let's just admit. Sometimes you have to just admit that the quality gap is a bit too much.
Yeah.
So look, I already showed this. I don't know if you saw it earlier on. So Fabrizio Romano has posted this. I don't know if you saw this post.
Yeah, I mean, I expected this to happen. I like the fee.
The
eighteen
fee
point
is
five
good,
million.
isn't it? The fee is definitely
Well,
good.
think about this, right? So City sold Ferran Torres for about 60 million total package to
Yeah.
Barcelona, and we spent 18.5 for a potential replacement. That's a 40 million, 40, 41, 42 million pounds surplus in the bag. So
Yeah, and you
these
know
guys
what I
do it
found
good.
out today, Carl? I found out that he's just not an out-and-out striker. He doesn't just play as an out
Yeah,
striker.
told you, man.
He actually plays from the. He can also play as a right winger. He can also cut from the, and even when he's playing as a striker, he's very versatile. He can go both
Yeah,
sides of the wings.
told
So
yeah.
it looks like there was a reason why they were going after him. And
Mm.
a lot of people or a lot of articles I've been reading and everything, he's actually the best thing coming out of Argentina right now. If they're talking about somebody who in the Argentina team and in the country, they're saying after Aguero and Messi, he's actually him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I know he played the Copa America. He actually has a Copa America medal. Frank. Yeah, so he's actually won a medal already at his tender age. So yeah, it will be interesting. I've already in the apps that I follow, I've already marked him to be watching his games for River Plate. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does. I get a notification whenever he's starting or he's playing, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, look, in all fairness, I know you, and when it comes to the stars, you watch them closely. I remember when you were watching Vlahovic, isn't it? You're watching him for a while, so
Yeah,
trying to see if he's good enough for us. I
yeah.
think you told me that. Look, you know what? I'm going to be watching Vlahovic, but
Mm.
unfortunately, it looks like he's going to Juventus as most of the Italian players go. But people are playing in Italy. By the way, Vlahovic is not from Italy. So I think he's from Syria, isn't it? Syria? I think so, yeah.
That's Serbia,
And
Serbia.
Serbia, yeah, Serbia, sorry,
Mm.
Serbia,
Mm.
my bad.
Think
So
so. I think
he
Serbia.
is, there's rumors that Juventus have made a bid and talking to him. I'm pretty sure he would rather go to Juventus than Arsenal. No offense
Yeah.
to Arsenal.
Well,
So
I mean,
here
Patrick,
is,
remember with the whole Vlahovic thing. Remember last Saturday when we talked about it on the chat? We said that hey, this guy is not starting for his game. They played the game last week. He's not starting, and he's not on the bench. And we know he's not injured. Once we saw that, we know it was game over. We know that he was
yeah,
going to go.
you did say it. You did say that you saw that he's not on the bench and he's not starting. Okay, there's a comment here. I think Adam says Julian Alvarez has got more trophies than Harry Kane. Oh, by the way, he's not just that he's won the Copa medal. This kid, but I've also found out, Kyle. I'm just gonna share this with you. I've also found out that this kid here was also um can you say this? He was also the top goal scorer. And if you, I was looking at his stats here. So he's 21 years old, right? At 21 years old, he has a very good height. He wears shirt number 9. You can also
Yeah,
see their positions is attacking midfielder on the right,
yeah,
and he can also play forward. But I want you to look at this. His appearances were 17, right?
yeah.
And he scored 18 goals and 6 assists.
That's great. I
And
mean,
he came out as the top goal scorer, I think for this particular league, and it's him
yeah,
who's actually top goal scorer for that.
yeah,
And basically, I also wanted to see what sort of ratings he has. So as a forward, when he's playing as a center forward, his rating is 8.2, or 8.42. As an attacking mid, the rating is 8.5. That's him as an attacking mid. And when he comes off the bench, his rating is a bit low. It's 6.8. So it looks like it's somebody who is good at rather starting the games, you know?
mm, mm. Yeah. I mean, the stats don't surprise me. I mean, we have to make sure we caveat that by saying it's the Argentine league and maybe the Copa, Libertadores. But you know, the goals are goals. Clearly he knows how to find the back of the net. I've watched some of his highlights and I see him some good movement. He's very raw
Yeah.
player. Fast. He reminds me of a switch a cross between Tevez and like Aguero. Well, not the Aguero finesse, the raw Aguero back in the young days,
Yeah,
but
you
the
mean the one
bulldog.
from Atletico Madrid or before Atletico
Yeah,
Madrid?
yeah, but the bulldog tenacity of Tevez. It kind of reminds me of that, right?
Yeah, so somebody was talking on Sky Sports was saying the kid scores most of the goals he scored are with his weak foot. So he's actually also good with his weak foot, but they say he has movement like Aguero, and he has the potential to be like Aguero, but he says he doesn't think that he doesn't want people to put pressure on him and say he's going to be like Aguero because Aguero is amazing. But he says the only
Yep.
difference between him is his heading is stronger for somebody. His height, his heading is very strong. He's got very
Yeah.
strong presence in the box when heading the ball.
I saw some of his clips and his movement is quite good. I think there's still, I mean, based on what I've seen, there's still a lot of room for improvement in terms of his on the ball intelligence. What I mean by that is just his movement in terms of holding the ball, making the right decisions. But he has talent. He's definitely has talent. He looks like a guy who is going to grow. The question for me is he going to come straight into our team, or does he go out on loan? Who knows?
Yeah, like if you can see here, like let's just look at this. So his strengths are holding on to the ball very strong, passing very strong, key passes very strong, dribbling very strong, long shots very strong, crossing very strong, finishing strong, and through balls strong. Now his style of play, he likes to cross. He likes to play long balls. I'm pretty sure that's gonna change if he comes to us because we're not long boy FC. That's Burnley. Likes to shoot from a distance. Likes to tackle, but his weakness is aerial duels. And as I said, he's good in the box when heading the ball, as they said. But I'm pretty sure they're trying to say, as a striker, when somebody kicks the ball over for you to win the header, I think he's not that good.
Yeah.
Edison doesn't do that much. Our team doesn't do that much. Edison likes balls in behind over the defenders, which he also seems to be good at running. So
He's very good
running
runner.
in
He's a
behind, the
very good
same
runner.
movement is very good. So look, this is everything we have, I'm pretty sure. And look, City fans, yes, be excited, but I can also say don't be excited because I know now the stories have changed. Carl, do you remember days ago it was he's gonna stay on loan at his club, and then they'll decide where he has to go. Now things have changed, Carl. Even Fabrizio Romano has said it, that it seems like as soon as it also depends on some cup they're playing. If his team is knocked out of that cup, he
It's
will actually come sooner rather than later.
the Copa Libertadores, which is like their own Champions League in
Yeah,
South
he
America.
says if they get knocked out, he'll come into the
Let me
to the
let,
team
let's
sooner rather
let
than
me
later.
while you're talking, let me do some research on that Copa. While you're talking
Yeah. No,
about
go
that.
ahead. Yeah. So look, guys, it seems like stories changed. At first, they were saying this guy might be a CFC signing, and a lot of people it was looking like that. But it looks like things have changed. I don't know. I think those were just rumors at the beginning because everybody says as soon as we sign all these kids, we end up saying the
The
CFG
only
signing. Sorry, CFG.
yeah
So now it seems like every news, even Sky Sports, the guy who was talking Sky Sports, is he's going to stay with the team. They want him to stay with the team. So I'm pretty sure they have seen potential. As you say, look, Ferran Torres is left. I'm pretty sure somebody has to replace him and take over his wages and take over his place.
yeah. So I'm looking now at the Copa Libertadores schedule. First round is in February 8th. I don't see his team there. Second leg, I don't see his team. I'm wondering what's going on.
So is his team gone out of it already?
I don't know. I don't see them there at all. Let me just double check and see. You keep talking. I'll try and find out the information.
Yeah, so look, Akao is looking for Julian Alvarez's team to see if that's still in a tournament, so that we can know. Because a lot of people are saying it also depends on the fact that if for him to come to City fast, if his team gets knocked out, there's no point of him staying with his current team in Argentina. Apparently, the current team in Argentina, sorry, my bad, wanted to keep him because they want him to help them win that trophy. So Kao is right now looking. But look, guys, let's be excited. If he's coming to Siege, let's be excited. For me, any striker will count. And this guy looks like he's talented. If he's the next big thing out of Argentina, as most of the news outlets are reporting, we have to be excited. We've already looked at his stats. He's very strong at dribbling. He's very strong at passing. He's very strong at running in behind. He's got very good movement. And they are actually saying he moves like Aguero. Not yet as Aguero, but like Aguero. So there's a lot of Carl says there's a lot of hope and there's a lot of opportunity for this kid to be mended into a proper striker. But we're not going to only talk about Julian Alvarez. We're also going to talk about the potential of Haaland. So I'm going to
Yep.
just share with
Yep.
you this screen so that we can also bring in Haaland, so that we can also talk about Haaland. So Carl, there's rumors now that I know it's just rumors. By the way, guys, everything is a rumor until we see the player holding a jersey, especially Haaland. So let me just read some of your comments, guys. Mill says, "Remember, we're getting Alvarez from Argentina. Not what? Not yet. I don't
Not,
understand. Not
not yet
A T
proven.
Y. Not A. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It says not yet. I don't know. It says not A-T-Y. Please, can you just
Okay.
tell us
So
exactly what,
I
what
so
you're
I found
saying?
the date. I found the date. So the issue right now is that there are teams that are pre-qualifying for the Copa for the Cup. So I think because they won it or they were runners up or something, they have to play
Yeah.
later on in the year. So it starts February 8, ends 29 October. So if they get knocked out, probably maybe March, April, May, maybe they'll come back. But
Oh yeah, so
yeah,
what Kyle is talking about, guys who just joined us right now, please like the vid and get in the comments. We want you to get in the comments to tell us if you've heard anything about this. So Kyle was looking for Julian Alvarez's team because they said it would depend on his team in the cup they're playing if because they need him. So if they get knocked out, he's gonna come into City earlier on than maybe if not the latest to be August or later on
yeah, yeah, yeah.
around that time. So please let us know in the comments, guys. Get involved in the comments. And I keep saying this to a lot of City fans. Me and Carl, we do these videos for you guys, but we also want you guys to get involved. If you guys want to come on live and actually speak, you're free to do so. We can send you a link. You come on, speak, as long as you follow the rules. Some people come in here and start trying to troll or trying to curse. Some kids also watch this. So
Look at this.
as long as you respect the rules, we're fine. Come on, and also you can have your say. So
So
does he score penalties? Yes, he actually does score penalties, Adam. He's actually very clinical on penalties, I think so. Let's see another.
so right here, Patrick, it says here right on the River Plate wiki page, it says Julian Alvarez on loan from Manchester City already. It's
Oh,
done.
yeah. So you see, it's already been changed on Wikipedia. It's already. Julian Alvarez is already on loan from City. By the way, Wolves tried to get him on loan until July. I think the reason why they were rejected is because of this deal between the team he's playing right now and City. I think one of the conditions was please let him stay with us. So look, he's stayed with the team and he stayed with the team and he's gonna come in July if they get knocked out. If not, he's gonna come in August. I don't know if you heard about that, Carl. They refused Wolves. Wolves wanted a loan deal.
I'm surprised. They probably want someone to help Jimenez. Jimenez with his head
Yeah,
injury.
this by the way, guys, this kid, Julian Alvarez, was the kid that United wanted. Do you know that, Carl? They wanted him. Is it a season ago? They were trying to convince him to go there. A lot of people have been trying to convince him. This is the reason why we have to appreciate the board and we have to appreciate Pep because Carl keeps saying we have to appreciate Pep as long as he's here. Every
Mhm.
time he makes a phone call to these players, or they know that Pep is at that club, they are always saying no to everybody coming to City. So, City fans, we have to be happy at this moment. We've got Pep Guardiola who's doing amazing work, but also he's got a very strong pool. These players want to come and learn under Pep because he knows that Pep managed people like Messi, people like Aguero, who are his heroes. You know, Carl. These
Yep,
are like Julian Alvarez, his heroes. So he knows Pep looks after them, and he knows this is the right man to make me better and make me a
absolutely.
world beater. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
look, it says this guy is a natural finisher like Aguero was. I think he will be really dangerous. That's Daniel. Daniel, how you doing? Welcome, man. Hi, Mills. Also, shout out to you. You're one of the persons to come in. He did get best new in Argentina. So apparently he got the award for the best new player in Argentina.
So I have a
Uh,
question for you and for the fans out there. Let's assume that this guy comes in July or whatever it is, and he
yeah,
joins the club as a first team player. Somebody has to leave. Even though Ferran Torres has left, somebody else, in my opinion, has to leave. Nothing. I don't think that he's going to
yeah, but
come.
there's a gap. There's a gap for a striker. Who replaced Aguero?
But again, remember he plays. Me. This is assuming that we're going to get a number 9 striker. Right? If assume we're
Mm-hmm.
going to get a number 9 striker, I mean, let's say for argument's sake, Haaland comes, or Darwin Nunez, or
Mm-hmm.
God forbid Harry Kane comes, right? So you play number 9, and Alvarez won't want to sit on the bench. Who's going to drop? So I'm thinking that somebody is going to leave in the summer that we expect to leave. Somebody who hasn't signed their contract yet is going to end up leaving. Somebody who has not has 18 months left on the contract and hasn't signed, is going to want to leave.
Yeah, but the only player right now who I know, if you talk about people who haven't signed a contract, the only player I know is Raheem.
Right. He doesn't sign a
So
contract, and we have 12 months left. Remember, if
yeah,
in August he doesn't sign a contract, he can go for free and sign a pre-contract in January, and we lose money off of him.
yeah. So you're saying that for when Julian Alvarez comes into the team and
If
we
he's
decide to
coming,
buy a
if
striker,
he's
somebody's
coming,
gonna have to leave.
somebody's going to have to leave to get game time. Somebody's going to have to leave. Remember, the guy also is going to be a foreign import. It's not a an English towards your you know you need a set number of players
Quarter
to
English quarter, yeah, no
yeah.
English quarter, yeah.
He's also a foreign guy. So these are the things that we have to think about as well. Unless unless Jesus is leaving.
Yeah, Harry Mills, I get you. You were saying we don't need another striker, get Felix. But Felix is under a very long contract. He signed a 7-year
So
contract.
foolish,
7
man.
years,
That's foolish, man.
7-year contract. That's what he signed. And his clause is how much again? 500 million, I think so. 500 million, something ridiculous, or 300 million,
Well,
something very ridiculous.
Patrick and Harry. So 2 years ago, I was begging, pleading. I was writing articles that please, Felix, don't go to Atletico Madrid. Come. Leroy Sané is going to go. Come in, be the guy. Guy agent went to Atletico, signed a stupid contract, and is playing terrible football. Can't even. He hasn't started in the past 18 months. And every time he comes on, in fact, when he came on the last time, the last game, Atletico were losing. Right? The manager took him off, right? They won 3-2. You know what the manager said? Now I know the people who I can trust. After he went off. And they brought in another guy. The guy they brought in now scored goals. Clearly he's not wanted there. So what he's going to do? Your contract is long. They can't sell you for the price they bought you for 100 something million pounds. And your release clause is some crazy amount. What are you doing? That's why agents and players need to really have a conversation before they sign any deal. Talking about this guy now, right? You know?
Okay, cool. So look, man, Harry Mills, I get what you're saying that maybe we should sign Felix, but Felix is under unless Atletico Madrid are saying, okay, guys, come get him. Here's his price, 70 mil, 50 mil. We're willing to lose because they bought him for 170, didn't they? Is it 170 or 120?
Yeah, so João Felix was bought on July 3rd, 2019, a 7-year contract with Atletico for a transfer fee of 113 million pounds.
Jesus Christ.
7-year contract, so to 2026.
And look, I wouldn't mind him showing up if we bought him for 80 million, 70 million, 60. I wouldn't mind. If they're willing to lose money, if Atletico Madrid is willing to lose money, I wouldn't. I won't. I know Harry Mills, he has to move. Like me and Carl know, we've been saying, me and Carl have been saying it off camera, on camera, that kid has to move. He needs a better team, a better coach, and a better system. But it's up to him. It's up to him. It's either he puts in a transfer and finds somebody, and Atletico Madrid have to be willing to let him go. Maybe they would be willing because it looks like Simeone likes like bulky, big strikers. He doesn't like somebody like Felix, who's silky, small, and fast. So look, okay, guys.
What makes this even harder, Patrick? Last point about this deal is the fact that because it was a release clause from Benfica, Atletico had to give them a cash check for 113 million pounds, right? Unlike a normal transfer, which is amortized. So you take 113 million over 7 years, you split it over time, you pay over time. This one is cash. So with the amortized one, you can say, okay, contract is ended. You've only spent 40 million on him so far over 3 years. Okay, fine, you can go away, you know. This one, it's like Laporte. I said Laporte ain't going anywhere. Laporte was paid with a check. Basically, they gave Laporte a check, he put it in La Liga, and then he came to City. So for whatever, 65 million pounds. Unless someone's going to match that, he ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, and you ain't going nowhere. Everybody needs the money back, man. You can't make a loss on João Felix. No, he hasn't done a return yet. They can't make a loss. If they're willing to, fair play to them. That's why I think every deal from Atletico, was always about exchanging players because they want value. They will want value. They want you to get as close as you can to that 113 million. Okay, guys. So Julian Alvarez has signed for Man City. and he might be coming to Man City. And there was some article written that maybe he might be coming earlier than we anticipate. At least we know he signed. Fabrizio Romano said it's 18.5 million. That's, you take that 18.5 million from the 60 million that Barcelona are gonna have to pay us. That's good business for us. We still have more money. So let's move on to who everybody's talking about. So, Kyle, those rumors today, as I said, it's all rumors, transfer rumors, that City had a meeting with Haaland, but unfortunately, Haaland's agent, I don't know if you've been aware of this, Kyle, I heard it weeks ago, he's sick. His agent is not healthy. I hope you get well soon, man. Apparently his agent is not well, is not medically well. Obviously he cannot be able to stay at the negotiations, but during negotiations he still gave the go ahead for them to speak to City. So these are just rumors, by the way. So according to the rumor, this is what I was telling you in the group. I don't understand City fans. If you're in the comments, I see a lot of you are watching on Twitter. Please comment and tell me if what I'm saying is wrong. Majority of City fans, Carl, when this story came out that City had a meeting, remember the meeting was rumored around the 23rd. I told you, and you're like, oh, this is all rumors. Yes, it might be rumors, but today somebody said the meeting went through. So now, guess what? City fans were pissed off with. Majority of the fans were pissed off
what are they pissed off with?
Because Haaland said one of the conditions is I want the number 9 jersey, and right now, who's wearing the number 1 jersey is Jesus. So some fans are saying Jesus will not let go of the jersey because he feels a sentiment to it. I sat there. Don't we remember that Jesus only took the number 9 when there was an opportunity, but Jesus loved the 33 because the 33 was something special to him, because that's when Christ, I think,
the age that Christ died.
Yeah. So that's why he wanted the 33. So
yeah.
What's your thought on that? What's your thought? Yeah, what's your thought? Anyway, we're talking about transfers.
So I talked to Neka about this on Twitter. We had an early morning discussion about it. And I said, look, Jesus will give that shirt up if we know that Haaland is coming in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm sure they've already talked about it right now, before they even sign it, if he's coming. He's going to get the shirt, man. What are we talking about? Just change the shirts. Give Jesus back his 33.
Yeah, like if Jesus wants, he can take the 11 from Zinchenko. You know, strikers wear number 11.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Just take he's getting the number 9 shirt. If he says the condition for me to come to City is to get the number 9 shirt, I'm gonna say, oh no, Jesus, sorry, because Jesus, don't give the shirt back to Haaland. It's disrespect. F off, man. What are we talking about? Are we really serious? So if Harry Kane comes to City, what shirt number was he going to wear?
I don't know what shirt number is going to wear. Maybe they thought he was going to get the 10.
Number 9 shirt. Would they say the same thing as well?
If they gave Grealish the number 10, which belonged to Aguero, do you seriously think they're going to delay to give?
What number would he wear? Or let's say Haaland was to go to Bayern Munich. What number was he going to wear? Lewandowski wears number 9. What's going to happen? Or he goes to Real Madrid. Benzema wears number 9. What are we talking about here? Seriously, guys. If Erling Haaland's conditioned to come to City that he wants a number 9 shirt, you think the club are going to say, sorry, mate, that's sorry, you can't get it? Cowden will like, fuck yeah. Here's a number 9 shirt.
Yeah, I think people were just getting a bit emotional on that one. Like, I didn't understand it. I saw it this morning. People were like, oh, why would you take the jersey from Jesus? I don't even think you take it. I think Jesus will give that jersey because he will know who's coming.
Patrick, let me tell you what happened. Hypothetically, if Erling Haaland says he's coming to Manchester City, here's what will happen. Gabriel Jesus will say, Haaland, welcome to City. Here's the number 9 shirt. I'm going back to number 33. Or get Ozini, let me take number 11 shirt. That's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah.
It's going to be a conversation that is a 2-second conversation. Because it's not only about just, if he doesn't take the number 9 shirt, he'll take the number 4 shirt. Because his father wore number 4 for City.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the jersey you take. I think it'll be, for me, even when Zinchenko took number 11, I was like, did we really let a defender take 11?
You know who else wore number 4 shirt, right, for City? Company. Vincent Company.
Yeah, that's Company's shirt. Isn't that with John Stones? It's just John Stones wearing number 5.
He wears 5. No one's taking 4. Ruben took 3. No one's taking 4.
Wait. What's Ake? Nothing Ake.
Ake is something else. It's not 4.
Ake is not 4.
No, nobody's taking 4. 4 is still open, and that's a shirt that Erling's father wore.
No, but I don't think he's gonna take that. I think he wants the number
Take the
9.
number
You
9
have to
shirt,
be a
man.
number 9. You have to be a
Take
number
the
9.
number 9 shirt, man.
Yeah.
Are we
So,
serious?
yeah. So look. Harry Mills. Thanks for that question. I'm gonna ask Carl. Carl is a fan of Ajax and he watches Ajax a lot. He says, "What do you think about the Ajax winger?
Which one?
Is it Neres or Neres is sold? Neres is going to
Is it Anthony or Neres or who?
I don't know. Harry Mills, you're gonna have to be specific in the comments, man. We have to be specific in the comments. Anybody in the comments, what do you think about this whole issue where some City fans this morning were going crazy that if Haaland is actually demanding that in the meeting that supposedly happened today or yesterday, that he wants part of the condition is I want to get the number 9 jersey. Do you think that's justifiable, or do you think people are just getting emotional? So
Well,
you guys can let us
well,
know.
but
So
Patrick,
so
let's
so 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 Carl, why don't you as I'm looking for I'm looking for something else. Why don't you tell us what do you think? What things gonna happen? Do you think we're gonna actually have Julian Alvarez and Haaland at the club?
so Alvarez is already done, right? Now the question for Alvarez is he going to be a first team player or not? We don't know. I personally don't feel like he's going to be. I think he's going to be loaned out. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. That's my hunch. I think maybe loaned out to New York City or something like that for a season, whatever it is. But who knows what happens? I don't know. I hope he stays. With Erling Haaland, why I'm happy is that it looks like we're having a conversation. I personally want
There's
this
no
guy.
smoke without fire, is there?
Correct. I personally want this guy a lot. We talked about it for months now, right? In fact, since June, when the whole Kane thing was coming, I said, no, don't go for Kane. Go for Erling Haaland. The numbers make sense. Numbers are better. You can make the deal work. We even did a whole show about the details of the transaction, how much it will cost, his wages, his salary, what he will want, the agent's fees. We did the whole thing, which Patrick can post. And Erling Haaland still comes out cheaper than Harry Kane. And he has a resale value. And he has a branding value for us, right? Fans, every single fan, in my opinion, will probably get on this guy's side. Some people be like, if Kane comes, like Harry Kane is Tottenham, I don't really like him. I don't really know. I know, like for example, my good friend Yannicka doesn't like Harry Kane. She probably won't buy the Harry Kane shirt. She probably won't support him. But you get Erling Haaland, I guarantee you she'll be in the stadium. I guarantee people like myself will fly down to go watch him, and he's on the daily. It will create a global sensation if we get this guy. The marketing will be off the chain. The numbers, the street cred, the fear.
You can also imagine, like apart from the shit sales, you can also imagine how many fans will start supporting City. And I've already heard
The
rumors that
endorsements.
there's a lot of kids in England who are not supporting the club that their father supports. They're actually trying to say, "Buy me a City jersey. I want to support City." And there's a lot of kids there who are saying, "I'd rather play for City." People even on FIFA these days, they play Man City majority of the time. So that's how big of a brand Man City is becoming. So imagine with Haaland coming to Man City and even having Julian Alvarez as the sub striker and having two strikers who are both hungry. That would be amazing.
Well, I think this is it, right? This is the key, right? I mean, we haven't had a number 9 for about a year or two right now. We're playing a false 9 system and still.
Luca, big up. This is Luca's life story. Big up to you. Go ahead, Carl.
Oh, Luca, well, big up to you, bro. We haven't had a striker now for 2 years, and we're doing quite well. Got to the Champions League final, won the Premier League, won cups. This guy, for me, is a piece that we need to really have that fear factor. I mean, teams already fear you. That's why they sit back and play a 5-4-1, right? Even top teams play a back 3 or back 8. This guy, man, is a different level. I mean, just
did you see this morning?
What's that?
Just read.
Well,
one fan asked Sean that confirm Haaland to City. My God, and he says we are so close. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, remember we talked about
what he said? Do you remember what he said on City TV? He said, "If you guys want me to help you, I know his father is my friend. I played with him. If you want me to help you, I'll even help. I'll do my best to help." So today he answered. This is like on City fans were all over asking him. All he said is, "We are so close. I'm doing my best." So this is after. Look, I don't like the guy who was reporting this is the guy who I followed for Harry Kane. And he did apologize. The guy saying later on that Levy straight bluntly refused money. He said, "I can't believe the amount."
I told you.
Levy refused. So that guy reported again saying he's the one who reported the details of the meeting, saying there was a meeting that was held And one of the conditions is that
Absolutely.
Haaland wants the number 9 jersey, and he also said his agent is sick, as which has been reported for the past
Yeah,
weeks.
I know
He's
his
sick,
agent
but
has been
still
sick.
give away the
Yeah.
go ahead because the magnitude of this deal. Because Dortmund want answers. Dortmund want answers, so he didn't want to block
Patrick,
everything.
let me
Yeah,
let me rewind you back to our discussion we had in November about
yeah.
this deal.
There's
Right?
an there's a guys. The discussion Carl is talking about is if you go to Carl's channel, Pitch Points, and my channel, True City Fan, you'll be able to find a full description of why Haaland can sign for City and how City can sign Haaland. So go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, we spent about an hour and a half. And guys, if you like that kind of stuff, the details, like the gory details, the financials, the numbers, the projections, all those things that Patrick and I opened everything up. We talked about Harry Kane, Erling Haaland. We looked at salaries. We looked at how much they want. Every single thing is there, right there, right? Hypotheticals. We even talked about the rumors that were coming from Dortmund around Dortmund's trying to create an auction in January. We talked about the fact that in January, we're going to see an uptick in activity around the Haaland deal. Remember 2 weeks ago, after the game that Haaland played, when he said that Dortmund are trying to put pressure on me, I guess I have to make a decision now. This is not
You
me
did say,
reporting.
look, you did say though in the video in November. Sorry for cutting you, Carl. You did say this in the video in November, Carl, and I remember this. And guys, you can go and refer back because the receipts are there. Carl said what's going to happen is when January comes in, this was November when Carl says November 20 and 2021. Carl said when January comes in, what's going to happen, Patrick, is Dortmund is not going to want to just mess around and receive the clause they put in June, which is 78 million, which is less for them because they know this kid has value. So what Dortmund is going to do, they're going to start pressuring Haaland
Right.
within March, June, and I'm pretty sure Dortmund right now is like, even if the window closes, we can make a deal with some club that look, you're going to pay us this amount and he's all yours.
Correct. Correct. The deal is
Yeah,
there
go
to be
ahead.
made, right? For any club that's ambitious, they can actually make a deal now and say, okay, we're going to instead of paying you 64 million release clause in June, we'll pay you 100 right now, okay? And then loan it back to you till June. Dortmund are okay with that if the player agrees to it. They're absolutely okay with it. So for me, you have to make them an offer they cannot refuse, both the agent, both the player, and both the club. You have to put in your big boy pants and make a deal that's a deal. That people say, you know what, kudos to you. I respect the deal that you made. And nobody can argue with this guy's numbers. We did the analysis the other day on the show. We talked about he's attacking. The guy has a 97% conversion rate in the box.
Yeah, yeah.
We look at his heat map. His heat map is in one place and one place alone. Guess where? Penalty spot. Everything else was kind of like yellow or green. Right there, penalty spot. He's a killer in the box.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's amazing. He is
He's a killer in
amazing.
the box.
Yeah,
All
he's
that one, we're
amazing.
missing one-on-one chances versus Southampton. Are you kidding me? He's finishing. That he will close his eyes and use his butt to score that goal. There was a goal he scored. And I love this guy. Even if you don't get him, I still respect him. I've always loved him from even when he was at Salzburg. When I watched him in the Champions League against Atalanta, against Liverpool, when the guy was balling under Jesse Marsh.
He gave Liverpool trouble. He was a handful. Him and Minamino were a handful for Liverpool.
It was him, Minamino, and this guy who's at Liverpool now, Konate. They gave Liverpool lots of trouble. And I watched that game. I was like, this guy is a baller. Here's a guy who sleeps and wakes up. His alarm clock in the morning is a Champions League anthem. Some
He's ready.
say they don't like that kind of personality. He's too forward. He's too brash. That's what we need. Jack Grealish is a guy. Wasn't Jack Grealish the guy who was waiting in the tunnel for Romeo during the final game to give him a piece of his mind? We need that kind of personality. Sometimes mix it up a little bit. We have some great, good boys, right? Church boys who do whatever you want to do. De Bruyne is nice and, do what you want to do. Foden will do what, nice boys, nice guys. You need someone to be there to kind of shake it up. Some character, some personality, some charisma. Who scores a goal. He's putting his arms up like a bird, like an eagle running.
Yeah. Oh. It's what we need. Like, look, guys, whoever is watching on Twitter, get involved on YouTube, get involved. And if you're new and you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe to Pitch Points and also subscribe to True City Fan. We're both on YouTube. Our channel always covers Man City, and sometimes we cover Champions League and we cover the game. So please subscribe, like the vid. So Carl,
Patrick,
before we go,
there's one more thing, Patrick, I want to talk to City fans about. So we do realize that Dortmund are out of the Champions League.
Yeah, they are.
Okay?
Yeah, they're in the Europa,
So
and
which
they've
means
lost
that
that
the
Champions League
revenue
money.
they would get from being in the round of 16, the quarterfinals, the semifinals, even the final, that revenue is gone.
Yeah.
Right. And in the COVID situation, Dortmund made a loss, they have to find a way to make money, which is why they're trying now to create an auction so this guy comes along.
Yeah.
If you are a buyer, it's the perfect storm for you to make a deal.
It is. This is the perfect time. Like, because they don't have Champions League money. Dortmund have no Champions League money, no Champions League football. That's a lot of revenue lost. So this time they're desperate. Whatever you bring in, they'll listen to you. But as I said, it's also up to the player. It's the player who decides. I think that's why the meetings, when they're being held
Right.
with the player and his father. And what do you think yourself? Since they say the agent, look, what's his name again? I keep forgetting his name. Meaning that look, get well soon. Like, I don't wish anything bad on anybody, so get well soon, and I hope you're healthy. But right now, if the agent sees that this is such a big deal, and I think he knows that Haaland wants a deal, at the point to tell him that go and negotiate without me. You know, Mina Raiola always wants to be in touch, but he says go ahead and do the negotiations without me because he knows it's a big deal, and I'm pretty sure he's doing this because there's no time to wait because Dortmund have put a timer on this.
There are two angles to look at that, right? I mean, the guy, Mino's a very smart guy, right? So I don't assume that if it's true that he said go ahead. I mean, clearly they've been talking to City all the while.
Yeah.
Right. So this doesn't just happen one day.
He's already laid down the foundation.
The foundation is an agent. That's what he does. He'll lay the foundation. We talk about the options, and then they probably made a decision. Now it's just about the fine details of the deal. That's what if it's true. That's what's probably happened. These guys don't just wake up one morning and say, let's talk. They've been talking all the while. Phone messages, text, video calls, whatever it is.
So Harry Mills is asking that what's wrong with church boys?
Church boys are good. I love church boys. I used to be a church boy myself, so that's not a problem. My point is that sometimes it's good to mix it up a little bit more. You need some personality, some character in that team. You need that kind of character, Puyol.
Like you need a bit of guys. Nobody's saying that the City players are too quiet or they don't have that bit of a fight. They all have a bit of a fight, but sometimes you need characters. You need somebody who's willing to just do something,
so
willing to win.
Let me give an example, Patrick. Yeah. At Chelsea, character is Rudiger.
Yeah.
Right? We don't like him.
Willing to win.
But he's willing to win and do what it is, right? Character.
Yeah.
Big character. At Liverpool, character, Jordan Henderson's a character.
Yeah.
Barking, shouting, screaming. He's not the best technical player, but my God, he has a character, right? Yeah. At United, who can we call a character at United? I don't even know. Maybe Ronaldo. I don't know.
Bruno shouts a lot.
Bruno's a character as well, right? We have great guys.
The character we have currently right now is Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz is the character. He's a character. But I'm talking about somebody who just imagine this guy stepping on the field, right? Imagine your front three of, let's say, Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, and Riyad Mahrez, front three, right? And then midfield three of Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, and Rodri. Back four of Diaz, Stones, and then Walker and Cancelo.
Yeah.
Now, tell me that team steps on the pitch against any Premier League team, there won't be fear and shivers running down anybody's spine.
There will be fear. There'll be fear. Like that. Most teams already fear City, but if you add Haaland into this formula, it's lights out. It's lights out. Fernandinho is a character, but he's not a lot. Charlie, welcome, Charlie. Fernandinho is a character, but right now we need more characters on the pitch. Fernandinho is not playing a lot on the pitch. I think he's gonna be more of a character outside the pitch, but that's a good shout. Fernandinho is a good shout.
Another character that we had. Let's think about someone like Sergio Aguero. He's quiet character, but Carlos Tevez when he was on his good days. Right?
So you're looking for a winner's character, somebody who's willing to win. That
mentality of when I'm in that box, I'm finishing my dinner. I'm not wasting time. To
pass to somebody.
I'm killing that box. Sergio Aguero, killer in the box. No messing around. Robert Lewandowski, killer in the box. Even Ronaldo, to be fair with him, is a killer in the box. Lionel Messi in that box, he's finishing his dinner. He ain't wasting time.
Even Mbappe is a killer.
Killer in the box. No faffing around.
Lewandowski,
killer in the box. Mohamed Salah, Killer in the
Benzema,
box.
killer in the box. Look at that.
You know,
Why if you go to City, who is our killer in the box?
that's the closest person you can come to is maybe De Bruyne or maybe Phil Foden in the box. Ain't
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, but we need a
Maybe Riyad
we
Mahrez.
need yeah but we need somebody like this. We also have to be saying so and so killer in the box. Do you know what I mean? Like, but at City, when you sit down about somebody being a killer in the box or clinical, you have to sit there and start counting, saying, "Oh, who is actually clinical?" Like our players are not. They're not clinical at the level of Salah. They're not clinical at the level of Benzema. They're not clinical at the level of Lewandowski. They're not clinical at the level of somebody like Aguero. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
So I think we really need somebody like Haaland. And for me, I hope Sean, is it Gauthier? Is it Gauthier?
Gota.
Gota, yeah. I hope Sean Gota is actually working. What a
He
club
was also a
legend,
killer in the box.
and yeah, yeah, he was also a kid in the box. I hope he's working extra hard to also help us, and I hope it works out. Because guys, if we get Haaland, I think it's lights out. I think if we get Haaland, the team will have an extra fear when coming to those Champions League ties. I don't think those small teams will think they have a chance against City when they see Haaland walking down that tunnel. And I think with somebody like Haaland, we can actually finally win the Champions League, which I'm pretty sure all of us are dreaming of winning in our lifetime.
I mean, I think we'll win it even with if we don't have him. I think we'll
Yeah.
win it. I think we have enough in the coaching staff and the players right now to win it if we don't have him. I just want
Yeah,
us
so
to make it.
Fernandinho is a character, him or Rodri. No, Rodri
Yeah,
right now is better than Fernandinho. Fernandinho, because of age, is
I mean,
done.
but Patrick, for me, I just want to make a statement. I want to say, Daniel Levy, F you, right? Keep your Harry Kane. We don't need him. Here's a baller for the future. Here's what we're going to do. Man United will be quickening their boots because they know that they want this guy, but this guy is not going there because of the issues that they've had with in the past with his father and stuff. He ain't going there. I read the comments that his father made after that stuff with Roy Keane and all that kind of stuff. That guy ain't going there. There's no way. That's why Solskjaer couldn't get him, even though
Yeah.
Solskjaer was the one who managed him at Mulder. Remember, he was a Mulder with Solskjaer,
Yeah, it was the model social. Yeah,
and they
that
wanted
was his
him
coach.
before he went to Dortmund.
Yeah,
He ain't going there.
but they said no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they ain't going there. Right. So the question is, within England, where else can he go? There are only two places he can go to, or three, maybe two and a half. Right? Chelsea, but they have Lukaku. Liverpool, well, they have to sell someone to get him, which they don't have the money to, or Man City. The other alternative are two: Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. Question of Bayern
Yeah,
Munich is
and Barcelona are going after Aviro Morata. Remember, they want Morata.
Barcelona
They
can't
want
even
Morata
afford
from
it.
Juventus.
That's a joke. They can't touch him. They
No,
can't.
they
Yeah.
want him. Apparently, he's interested. That's why Juventus is buying
No,
Vlahovic.
no, I'm not saying
Vlahovic. Yeah.
Barcelona can't get Haaland. That's what I'm saying. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see.
So,
I don't.
so look, there's another comment here. It says, "Bring back Wilford Bonny." Adam jokes. Harry Mills says, Harry Mills and Adam and all those guys, Charlie, who have joined us. Big up to you. As I said, guys, if you're watching on Twitter or wherever you're watching,
You see,
get
look at
involved,
that.
like the
Look at
vid,
that.
watch again.
Look at that.
If we
See,
get
that is
Alfie's
Harry
boy, we're
Mills,
winning
and I'm
everything.
sure Patrick. I'm sure Harry Mills. Harry, if you're a local fan, just give us a thumbs up, right? Is he a local fan? Harry, are you a local fan?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Harry Mills is a local fan, but he can tell us.
So
He can
the
tell
reason
us.
I say, see, he says if we get Alfie's boy. Now, people like you and I who are global fans, who haven't been, who are, who didn't grow up in the whole Manchester, we can't say that because we don't have that connection in that area, right?
Yeah,
Right.
true.
This is what I'm talking about. Yes, Haaland can go to Real Madrid, right, and he can be Galactico there.
What
But
is what
he
is
never hold
look.
on.
Let me just cut
He
you on that.
but
If he
but
goes to
but
Madrid, where is he playing? Because
well,
Mbappe
I'll
and
get there. I'll
Benzema
get
there.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
but he will never be loved. I mean, intrinsically loved, and that connection back to the legacy of his father playing for City, like he would at Man City, to the point where he can make a mistake playing for City. They will say, "Oh, it's Alfie's boy. Leave him alone." You get my drift.
Yeah, I get your
At
drift. Yeah.
Madrid, he won't have that. But let's say even
Yeah,
goes
he
to
says
Madrid.
he's from England. Harry Mills says he's from England.
He was born in England, born in Leeds. But okay, exactly. So Harry knows what we're talking about when we say that the pool of that the in Nigeria we call it the ejile, the connection to the ground, the feeling of that family, the bloodline is there. You know what I'm saying? You can't they go to Madrid, it ain't there. You're just one of the Galacticos who are going to go there.
Yeah, he is.
Mbappe
Yeah,
and
and
do what you want to do.
I don't know. But like the only competitive league right now He's in England. What about this, guys? I haven't said this to most of you guys. What do you think of PSG? Because if Mbappe goes, there's a gap for a striker. They want a striker, PSG.
Why would Haaland go to PSG? Paris can't
No, I'm
play.
just asking. I'm just being devil's advocate. That what
If he
about
goes there, I'll be
PSG?
disappointed
Hmm.
because what are they going to do? Play against what Troyes every single week and score 10 goals, and then what? Then maybe you show up for Champions League games and they get knocked out, and then what happens? What's the point? Are you a baller? You think if you go to PSG, you're going to win the Ballon d'Or? No.
No, I don't think so. Not really, to be honest. But those also won at Madrid, by the way. So
Yeah, but if you're exceptional, and
hmm.
the Ballon d'Ors have been won by United, Ballon d'Ors have been won by Liverpool. Didn't Michael Owen was not Michael Owen that won the Ballon d'Or for what team was he playing for? Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But
Harry Mills says, great to be here, lads. Oh, no, great to have you, man. Harry Mills, good to have you. You've been getting involved in the comments ever since we started. Thank you very much for the support, and also thank you very much for watching and being with us, Harry Mills. So we appreciate it. Keep going, Carl.
the question is, I think if he goes to Madrid, it's okay. Let's say they get Mbappe, let's say get Haaland. Okay, where's Benzema going to go? Where's
I don't
Vinicius
know.
Junior going to go?
How old is Benzema? 32?
33, 34, right?
Yeah.
So he could leave. If Benzema goes to Paris and Haaland goes to Madrid, it's possible,
Yeah.
right? But again, for me, it's up to him. It's up to the kid. It's literally up to the kid what he wants to do. And if he goes there, fair play to you. Good luck. I wish you were here, but fair enough. I've said it, fair enough. But you want to play football? You want to bam bam? You want to roll with the big boys? Come to the blue half of Manchester, because that's where the action is.
Yeah, guys, did you just use did you just use words from I can't believe you use words
You
from a
want to
best
bam
song.
bam? You want to roll with the big boys? Only one place,
Yeah,
baby. That's blue half
yeah,
of
only one
Manchester.
place. So look, I think that's where we're gonna finish the video. It was an amazing video. So guys, look, Julian Alvarez has been signed by Man City for 18.5 million. We spoke about him at the beginning of the video. If you missed it, go back, watch the video. You'll be able to know what sort of strengths he has, what sort of player he is. As I said, he's apparently, according to the rumors and Fabrizio Romana, he is going to come to Man City in July and join the first squad. So he's actually joined the first team. And then there's rumors that Haaland had meetings with City and with his dad, obviously, because his agent is sick, but they still went ahead with the meetings. And a lot of people were pissed off this morning because they said he asked for the number 9 as part of the deal. For me, I don't care if he asked for number 9, even if he asked for number 10 to take it away from Jack.
Take it.
Take it, take it, take anybody's jersey, whoever he wants. There's number 16, Jesus. If Jesus feels that he wants a superstar's jersey, he can take the number 16 that was
Or
worn by
21.
Aguero.
Or
Yeah, number
21.
16.
David Silva.
Yeah, or 21, or the 21 that was abandoned by Ferran Torres after lying to us that David Silva is his hero. So, guys, look, that's all we have. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been amazing. We're on 714 subscribers. The journey has been amazing. We've learned a lot, haven't we, Carl?
Oh, Patrick, I learned from you every single day. And I really enjoy
Yeah,
working
I've,
with you on
I've
the
also
stream.
learned
And
from Kao a lot. And since I
yeah,
met Kao, I've actually been happier to do these streams because at a point in time, I think when I told Kao, I was like, I'm getting a bit bored. I like it's hard to do it alone. It's always good to do it with somebody else. So Daniel here says, I don't get why Haaland would choose Madrid over Man City. He has to share his place with Benzema. At City, he will play in a better team. Yes, that's the thing. That's what Kao is saying. He will play in a better team. His father used to play here. A lot of fans for Main
jeez,
Road love him already. And number 3, we have no striker at City. So who is his competition? Nobody.
nobody.
We have no clinical goal scorer at City. So who's his competition? Nobody. He will literally walk into that team. And if Pep decides to go mad and put him on the bench, I'm pretty sure Pep will be asked questions from the top. Even the players will be like, Pep, why is Haaland not in the game? We need Haaland to score goals for us. So, yeah, man, Daniel, you're right about that. Why did you choose Madrid? Because in Madrid, you just be another big player that went to Madrid. But at City, you'll be the guy who took over Aguero's position, which is spoken about in England. We're desperate for an Aguero replacement, and Aguero is a club legend, and this guy can also become a club legend. I know some people are heartbroken, saying he might stay here for 5 years. Look at me. I don't care if he stays for 5 seasons. 5 seasons of Haaland is still amazing to me. I don't know about you, Carl.
No, I say, listen, we talked and we talked about this in our analysis that we did in November. We said, look,
Yeah.
assuming that he sits for 5 years, he's 21 right now, he's 26. You can still make your money back from him in 5 years'
Yeah.
time. Sell him to Real Madrid. You want to you want to become a Galactico? You want to bam bam, you want to be a big boy, whatever it is? Yeah, stay 5 years and go. But we can
Yeah.
get you now. Which other coach in world football can improve your skill and your status of the game apart from Guardiola? Right? And week in, week out, you're playing against other best coaches in the world, Conte, Tuchel, Klopp. You're playing against those teams. You're increasing the way you play. You're getting that.
You're playing against Mo Salah, who's
playing against
apparently one of the
Mohamed
best
Salah.
players.
You
Yeah, De
get the
Bruyne. They're
vibe.
next to De Bruyne. Yeah.
And then you go into the Champions League and you can go against Messi, you can go against Benzema, you can go against Mbappe. Why do you want to become another also ran? Why?
Yeah, like to be honest with you, if it was me, if I was Haaland, right, why would I go and play with Mbappe? Why don't I play against Mbappe? Isn't that better competition that you have to be versus
You know
one
the
of the
funny
big
thing about
boys?
this is, Patrick, there's actually City fans, local fans had a song for his father. And I think what's his name? Who's the local guy again? Harry. Harry, you may remember this back in the day when Alfie was playing for City, when they were saying, Alfie Haaland, there's only one Alfie Haaland. Oh, Alfie Haaland, there's only one Alfie Haaland. Can you imagine the new fans now, the young fans singing that if this guy comes along? The song is already there. The story is already there. The question is the club ready to make a deal that they cannot refuse? Is the boy ready to take up a challenge to be an icon? That's the issue. The answer is yes, and yes, it begins.
Okay, so look, on that note, we're gonna end the stream. Daniel says he great stream. I'll make sure I join more. Yeah, Daniel, yeah, join more, guys. Everybody, we always stream on our channels, Pitch Points and True City Fan channel. We're all on YouTube. We don't just do shows on Twitter. Very soon, we're just gonna be exclusive to YouTube. We're not going to be streaming on Twitter anymore. So look, go to our channels on YouTube and follow for those guys who are new. Like the vid. As I said, if you want to watch about Julian Alvarez, we spoke about that at the beginning. We went about the way he plays, his strength, his weaknesses, and he was also top goal of the league he plays in Argentina. We touched everything about him. So go back to the beginning of the video, you'll be able to watch that. Then we touched upon Haaland, who supposedly had a meeting, and in the meeting he demanded for the jersey number 9, and things are going positive. And one of our legends, Sean, said they're speaking to him. We're close. So hopefully we pray that we have Haaland coming in. So look, and we had a special song from Carl, speaking singing about Alfie Haaland. Alfie Haaland is blue. We hate Munich. That's a good one. Okay, guys, that's all. That's all from us. Please, till next time. Come on, City.